All right, let's get into this sourcing stuff. Thrifty Vintage Hunter. Misty does a lot of buy it now. All right, my first choice here is going to be estatesales.net. Everybody should use estatesales.net. Why .net and not the other one? I've always found that the .net works better for some reason. All you do is you enter, you could just put near my location, and Google's going to find your location. And you want to find out, what's today? Tuesday. So there's not going to be anything. Tomorrow's Wednesday. There's 2. 15 days. But you can go here and reduce that down. I want to see 4 days, which will bring me to the weekend. And you can move the map around. Like Lisa is, if I recall, Lisa is, Lisa, you're way down here, right? If Lisa's still with us. I think Lisa's in this area. So Lisa's cool. She's got 5 coming. So then all you do, you can move down and it gives you some more information on the sale. Or just, well, gee, I live here, so if I just drive down here, it's pretty close to go to this one. Click on it. It tells you about it. And then you click on more. And if I'm being redundant because you know this already, sorry, for those that don't, this is the stuff they had. Now you see this, it says bid. Ever since COVID happened, you're going to find a lot of these go online. So you have to go online. You can pick it up at the place, but they don't want, because of COVID, and in Florida here is ridiculous. We're getting to be a hotbed again. But now that's interesting because I'm into these coins. So that's all you do. Click on it, look at it, say okay, and see find on to bid for stuff. Proceed to the site. Upcoming auctions. Oh, it's a Lincoln, right? For sale. Wow. That's cool. That would make a nice motorhome. Previous auctions. There's a classic right there. So you just look and you bid, you log in, you bid. Now you just go back here and it takes you back to the map. So you could do 14 days. You can go the whole month, 2 months, 3 months if you want to see what people have scheduled. You can go by distance. You could zoom in. Like, let me see. Come on. Like, see, I live right here. So this is MaxSold, I believe. Yep. This has been on since the 7th. We're going to go over MaxSold anyway. But now these downsizing, Showtime and Kissimmee. There's one coming up on the coast. Everything must go. And that's up for 8 days. 8 days out is what I meant. So any questions on estatesales.net? Because I'm going to shut it and move on to the next tab. Like I said, you can go by the list or you can go by the map. Whichever way makes it easier for you. Sales nearby. You want to see what's nearby Daytona tomorrow? There's Daytona Beach. There's one tomorrow. Daytona Beach Shores estate sales. So any questions on this one? And All right. Next one is Yard Sale Treasure Map. This is an app. Okay. Let's see if I can open it up. Look at how busy Florida is with yard sales. That's because it's like 72 here today. So Yard Sale Treasure Map. You open this up on a Saturday and it tells you how many yard sales there are. That's where I live. So let's see if it tells me Tuesday, unlock the entire week. Oh, you have to subscribe. I am not subscribing. Tuesday, one sale within 20 miles. Okay. So I reduced it down a little. There's one sale today in Orlando. So if I click on that, tells you what they have. Dining chairs, garage, Curry Ford. Now if I click on that, it actually brings up the sale with all the pictures, the information, how to get there. So like I said, sometimes what I'll do, because a lot of you know, I will go to, repeat the name, please. A lot of you know that I will go to Dunkin' every morning, just about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Usually on the weekends, I'll go 7 to 8, and then I'll see what's around for yard sales or garage sales. Haven't done many lately, only because of COVID. Just makes me nervous. But it's Yard Sale Treasure Map. It's an app. It's free. I just use it on the days that typically Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't want to pay to unload a week. But it's pretty cool. It works. All right, Yard Sale Treasure Map. Next is Garage Sale Finder, also free. Put in your zip code. Going to tell you, if any. Now, when you first do this, when you sign up, and I do suggest you sign up because it's free, when you get in, it'll ask you, when do you want to hear about the sales? So I have mine. I get an email on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. That's all I care. They'll send you one every day. I don't want one every day. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Wednesday, so I can maybe prep for the weekend. Friday, maybe to remind me what I forgot. Saturday, like, hey, get over there if you're really interested. So there's one in Winter Springs, which is not too close from me, but they have 4 listed. So obviously they're happening at some point in time. But this is the website. Now, like I said, sign up for the email. You don't need this. It'll come automatically. And it's consistent. Not every garage sale will be in here. Keep that in mind too, because you're going to drive to, say you're driving to this one. You may pass 3 or 4 and say, well, they're not on the map. They're not even on Yard Sale Treasure Map. They don't get every one. Most of these are taken from Craigslist, which Craigslist is another good place to source for merchandise. I don't have it in today's list of places to go, but it is also a great place to source. So you got that Garage Sale Finder. Book Sale Finder. Hey, Shamrock Pixie. Thanks for coming in. I wanted to talk to you the other day. Forgot all about it. So Book Sale Finder, another list you can sign up for. This, you always hear people talk about, hey, I'm making a killing just selling books on Amazon and eBay and whatever. Well, where the hell do you get the books? Book Sale Finder will give you the sale, tell you where the sales are for every library. And when you go to a library sale, I don't know if anybody's been to a library sale, they'll let you fill up like a shopping bag, like the old school paper shopping bags for like $2. I can remember once I went to one that was here in the town that I live in St. Cloud. Oh, yeah. Just fill up that canvas bag that you brought in, and it's $2. I sold one book for $50. Then they had DVDs, CDs. Then I went out and I said, what's in those big rubbish bags? Oh, those are empty DVD cases. We're just going to throw them out. What? I gave them a few bucks for it. I says, I'll take them. I'll take every one you got. And they were happy to get rid of them. So another great place to look, Book Sale Finder. I just got an email. That's why it's I brought it up here. Sales from the 26th through the 3rd. There's one in Orlando. It tells you right where it is. In Mims. It's not in Orlando. More information. And then it brings this up. Mims, Scottsmore Public Library. Am I missing anybody? Book sales are so awesome. Hey, Paul, hit me up. I'm around. Hi, Des. Okay. Verified, not picked over. See that? No buyer restrictions. Not picked over. 5,000 books. 50% of them donated. 70% hardcover. The book I sold was what they always tell you to look for is like college reference material. Libraries are great for that. New Smyrna Beach, North Miami. So Book Sale Finder is good. Hold on, I'm just going to shut the curtains here because it's like looking into a movie studio here with the lights on and the big windows. So Book Sale Finder, another nice reference point to use. Hybrid. A lot of you know that Dolly has Dolly scores at storage auctions. I guess she used to help What the Hales with storage auctions, and I guess that's how she learned how to do storage auctions. She finds the most incredible stuff at storage auctions. I'm telling you, sometimes it's like, oh my God. You know, you found that in a storage auction. Why didn't they just bring that to the office and pay for the next 10 months? But like she said, if they passed away, they can't do anything. So Second Cent, from who's a licensed, you have to be a licensed auctioneer to use Hybrid. He went through one of her storage units, took a bunch of stuff and listed it on one of his auctions. Actually, a few of his auctions. And it was incredible. I mean, the stuff that she had. And you can go through this. I look at the collectible stuff all the time. I know Jerry looks at the posters all the time. There's antiques, there's jewelry. You can either search by zip code or search for auctions. So let's say something that I always look for is Beatles items. And I don't care if 50 miles. I'll do anywhere. You just have to make sure that, come on, give me the list, that it says shipping available. If you do it and it doesn't say shipping available, if you win, they're going to say, well, when are you going to come and pick it up? You can't just say, well, I thought you were going to ship it. Well, it doesn't say we do shipping. So make sure if you're going to buy something, and let's see, like, where's this guy from? Centerville, Indiana. So I would call Des and say, Des, oh no, maybe Des is not Indiana. She's in Wisconsin. So if I found something in Wisconsin and said, hey, Des, if I give you $20, would you pick this up and ship it to me? Who knows? So, but this is a great, like, it's going to end in 57 minutes. Now, the nice thing about this is, let's say it's down to 1 minute, and you put a bid in, it extends it for another minute and a half. So there's no sniping. But this is I found a couple of cool things. Actually, I just got this from a high bid auction. Yellow submarine purse. This came from a high bid auction. I forget what state, but this just came in. So I use it. I do use it. I would say, sure, anything for a friend. So high bid is great. Like I said, you can go up here, search for, I don't know. What else would you search for? I was searching for Shamrock collectibles or something. So you get the picture. Now this defaulted for 50 miles. So probably this is going to be in Florida. So if Des collects Shamrock merchandise, because she's an Irish lassie and she has a whole Shamrock collection she wants to grow, you would type in Shamrock and say, listen, I don't have this. I like to add this to my collection. That's how you do it. And if you go, if you're always around shopping, going to antique stores and stuff, and you say, I want to buy something. My mother gave me $50 for my birthday. Let's see what's available in other states that maybe I haven't been able to see. Maybe there's something else out there. So like this, I'm just making an example, but there's one thing I always look for that I haven't been able to find. I only look for this once in a while. Yeah, see? Nothing. That's it. Hood milk in 4 pieces and nothing. So that's high bid. Very good. Not always expensive. It is very good. Police auctions is another one similar to high bid. Just be careful what you're buying, because some of this are not really police auctions. Some of it is new merchandise. So just be careful what you're buying. If you are one of those high rollers, and you want to start flipping cars, Copart is excellent. This is what it is. Like, see the front picture here? Should be nice, right? But when you start looking at the other side, see, they always show you the good side, but there's that. So it's 2013. It's a titanium. I don't know if that's good or not. 89,000 miles. And gee, all I got to do is replace the rear quarter, and there's no bids on it right now. So if you're looking to start, I do go down the rabbit hole when I start browsing iBid. Yes, Copart's everywhere. My son bought a Porsche Cayenne off here, and it said on the auction, does not start. I don't know how much he got it for, like $3,000 or something. Had it towed to his house. I guess 3 hours later, he had it running. It needed a fuel filter. It was clogged. Granted, it was a drug dealer's Porsche, of course. So the interior was crappy. Not after my son got done with it, but man, for a Porsche, you know. First, what is the KT Treasures? Thanks for coming in, KT. What is the site again for estates? Estatesales.net. I'll keep that back there anyway. Estatesales.net. Auction Zip. Somebody asked me on, I don't know if a lot of you saw my haul video. I went to a local, no problem, KT. Thanks for coming in. And, any other questions, just put them in there. We have 4 or 5 local auctions. 2 of them out of those, you can actually go in. The rest are all, because of COVID, they're not risking it. They are online only. They're by Zoom or they use HiBid. Zoom is pretty interesting because it's you and everybody else, but all you can see is the guy walking around with the camera pointing at the merchandise, and in the chat, you are bidding on it as it's going. There's 3 of those, and then there's 2 that you can actually go in. One happens to be right around the corner from my house. So I go in once in a great while when I see toys or whatever. Mostly it's furniture. Like if I was, still hot selling homes, if I sold a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home to somebody, I'll tell them, say, listen, I'll take you here. You can furnish the whole thing for under $3,000, and great furniture. That's how much value there is in used furniture. But Auction Zip is where you want to look for your local auctions. Log in. Let's see. Okay, so it logged me in. Jewelry, registered a bid, my account, auctioneer, online bidding. I don't care about jewelry and memorabilia. Auctioneer directory, keywords. Okay, somebody throw out a zip code, please. In the chat, a zip code, please. Anybody? We got a long lag. 33527. 33527. Search. Save this search alert? No, thank you. Because I don't know where it is. You're going to come up with a calendar. Hello, George. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, spending some time with us. This is going to be a regular thing. Tuesdays, we're going to do Business Talk Tuesdays. Last week, the majority said, can you do something on sourcing? So we're just hitting a bunch of sourcing places that you can get merchandise from your desktop, in your pajamas, with or without your slippers on, sipping some coffee, relaxing. So somebody gave me 33527. Let's tune this down a little more. Let's do 30 miles from that zip code. Wendy. So I don't want to save it. If you save it, it's going to get emailed to you. Hello, Vintage Memories. This is where you find your local auctions. Thank you, Stephen. So that's past. Today's the 16th, right? Holy crap. All right, there's 39 local auctions to you, Wendy. There's 2 live auctions. Tampa Bay self-storage and estate and collectibles auction. Oh, you had to say collectibles, huh? M&T auctions. Weekly Tuesday night auction. Nice. Now, see, Wendy, if you every week we have 400 lots to be sold, calling all resellers, yard sellers, flea market sellers, or anyone who likes to find a great deal. Coins, jewelry, stamps, records, tools, art, table lots, oddities. Our gallery seating area is air-conditioned, and Colonel Thomas Galoob will be calling our auction. 13% buyer's premium. Now, you should know that if you're doing if you're going to an auction or whatever, there's going to be a buyer's premium. You can find a buyer's premium anywhere from 10%. I've seen as much as 20%. So if you buy something for $10, then it's another $1.30 plus tax. But you're not going to pay that tax because you have your tax certificate. You have many copies of your tax certificate in the glove box of your car, truck, van, or motorcycle. Now, granted, you're not going to an estate sale on your motorcycle. So you're going to go to this place. You're going to say, can I register to bid? Sure. Can I give you my tax ID number? You may certainly. Now, all you're going to pay is the buyer's premium. We sell drinks and snacks for $1. Nice. Roll up, fun, relaxed environment. That's the way I feel. Free parking. That's always good, too. View full photo. Yes, TPA auction ends tomorrow. So these are what they're selling. Send it, golf. Oh my God. Palm Bay. Where the hell is Palm Bay? Those look like trading cards. Nope. So this is a local auction. Now he said 400 lots, so obviously that's not 400 pieces, but it's cool. Let's see. JRKR 54113. I don't know where that is. We're going to see 30 miles around that zip code. No thanks. Oh, all of a sudden, no. when you sign in for an account, it's free. Once you put in your parameters, I'm interested in 02150, you're going to get an email every week. Hey, this auction is happening. Hey, this auction is happening. So you're not going to be left out in the dust. You're going to be bombarded with these sourcing things now. So tomorrow you have one auction, JRKR. Online collectibles. Why does it always have to say collectibles? They know that's my weakness. There's some good money in cast iron if you know what to look for. And the green glass, interesting. So you can look. Now, for me personally, I would say, I don't know. I got to find out what this is. Is this G.I. Joe? No. So that's the only toy. So I'm going to pass. So I would pass on this. This is just me. But I'm telling you, you could, like, who said it? Lisa, down the rabbit hole. You can source for hours. You could, like I always tell people on the internet, you could start in Boston and end up in Shanghai after an hour. I tried, and all it gives me is auctions from way around the country. I even put in 30 miles. Make sure it's keywords, zip code, 30 miles, all categories. And just open up yourself a free account, JR. And if you're having a problem, if you use Chrome, hit the three little dots. Don't do it now. Hit the three little dots, more tools, clear browsing data. You just have to probably clear your cache. Please explain buyer's premium and sales taxes has to be paid if you don't have a resale certificate, even on used merchandise. Yes. A buyer's premium on any merchandise, even if it's brand new, if it's sold by auction, there's a buyer's premium. And hey, Penny, how are you? Thanks for coming in. That's the auctioneer's fee that you agree to pay for being at the auction. Even if it's new stuff. It doesn't matter if it's used or new. If you buy it and it's at an auction, you're going to pay a buyer's premium. Sales taxes, same thing. If you don't have a resale certificate that says basically, don't charge me sales tax because I'm going to resell this and I'm going to charge the sales tax. And then every quarter, I'm going to pay my own sales tax. So hopefully that made sense. And the reason I was telling everybody earlier, make sure you have your sales tax and get some inexpensive business cards made, is because the ASD show has been canceled in Las Vegas, but they're doing 3 days. Oh, here it is. They're doing 3 days. They're doing a road show in March and April. One of them is in Orlando. One is in Dallas, and the other one is in Phoenix. If you go to Reseller U Facebook page, you could sign up right here. And it's free. They'll sign up early. You'll get your badge via email, and you can go in and see vendors and say, well, listen, I'm interested in buying knives. I'm interested in buying dresses or bustiers or shoes or candles, whatever the distributors there have. What do I need? What is your minimum price? What is your minimum order? This is how you do it. This is how you start buying brand new merchandise to resell. They're going to require a sales tax certificate and a business card to show that you're in business. Thank you, Picky Nikki. Thank you very much. So I think for the Orlando show, I may try to organize a resellers meetup for that also. Now, I did email in twice, did not get an answer because I'm sure they're getting bombarded with questions. I wanted to know if the same vendors are going to be at every show, or they're going to have different vendors in every show, because then I may think of going to Dallas and the Orlando show. Because from here, from Central Florida to Vegas, is expensive. The flight, sometimes it's cheaper for me to fly back home to Boston than to fly to Vegas than it is to fly from Orlando to Vegas. That's how crazy it is. So, all right, let's get back on track here. So, AuctionZip. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. AuctionZip to find real, live, and local auctions. And like I said, you're going to find out that maybe 50-50, 50% live at the auctioneer's place of business, or 50% online. So I'm closing that. AuctionZip again. MaxSold. MaxSold is similar to, let's say, eBay. What it is MaxSold is somebody's either moving, leaving, moving up, moving down, whatever, and they're selling everything out of their house. There are some fantastic buys on MaxSold. Like, so far, the current bid on this, which looks to be real wood, not that presswood stuff, $29. Okay, now it might not end that way because I don't know how many days we have left. Oh, we only have 1 hour and a half left. Red leather love seat, $65. I don't see any rips or tears. It doesn't look worn. I'm telling you, man, it's the deals on this. The reason the deals are so good on this site is because I don't think they promote it enough. This MaxSold started in Canada. They're very, very popular in Canada. The stuff goes for a lot more money in Canada than it does in the United States. All right. They are rocking it in Canada where they started, of course, because that's where they started. If they did some more advertising here in the States, I think more people would use it and the stuff would go for more money. Have I bought anything from MaxSold? Absolutely. Last time I went home, I drove 2.5 hours because I won, I think, 5 things from MaxSold. I think I spent a total of $20 and I made, I think, $300 on it. Thrifty Pickers. So how do you find the listings with free shipping? On which site? I think that's Nate, right? No. Yes. Trent, I'm sorry. How do you find the listings with free shipping? Okay. If you're talking about MaxSold, there is no shipping on MaxSold. Okay. Even I did a MaxSold once because I wanted to try it. You have to look at the pickup information. The auction's going to end in an hour. Today's Tuesday. Only available pickup time is Friday from 9 to 4. They give you categories. All right. And it's, bid gallery. So remember now, the pickup is only Friday. See, so I believe this. So if I go in, click here, COVID, blah, blah, blah. All right, so this must be it here, C. So pickup time on this one is C. What it is they arrange things throughout the house. Typically, they'll move things into the garage. They'll put the A pieces up first, the B pieces up, and then the C in the back. If you miss the time to pick up, like they say 9 to 4, and you don't get there until 5, you're out. You're gone. You lost your money and you don't get the item, and they can resell it again. MaxSold or AuctionZip, either one. I just checked, and the MaxSold doesn't have anything in my area, so would AuctionZip be better for me? No. AuctionZip is for local auctioneers. So if they're doing something online, like you saw the calendar that I had, the top one was for the local live and in person. The other one was for online. If you go to their online, they don't always offer shipping. So you have to check. You have to make sure. Hope that answered your question. So, but I'm telling you, the deals on MaxSold are incredible. Now, there's 3 available here in my area. We've gone 3 months without one in this area. This one ends in a day. That's at $75. Those 3 tables, $51. Tile wall hooks, $18. Awesome. Thank you for the information. I really appreciate it, bro. No sweat. Thanks for coming in. So like I'm saying, like Trent said, there's nothing in his area. So now I'm doing 80 miles. You may want to go 100. If it's worth it, sometime like this Coke, if that's a real Coke button sign, that's a $300 to $600 piece. Well, maybe you don't know, but that's a $300 to $600 piece. Now, these Coke buttons, I would jump at $16. I would pay $20 for that. Pickup slot A. This is one day. It's done. Coke 50th anniversary. It's got to be a bottle in it, right? Yep. Current bid is $16. So, I mean, man, there's a couple items I would have. GoPro 2, $8. Now, GoPro 2 is nothing, especially when you can get the GoPro 7 at Walmart for $150. But for someone who's starting out, even a kid that wants to start doing, I wouldn't suggest any kids or anybody get into TikTok, but wants to start doing some gaming videos or something, $8 in another day, even if it goes for $20, it's worth it. 2 Coke clocks, $5. Model kits. Oh, damn. So Paul's going to be here after the show's done and checking this place out again. See what happens? See, like Lisa said, I go down the rabbit hole when I see that. So it's not only for your own collection, but I look at it now as, okay, if that's a real Coke, they call it the button sign. And if it's like 3 feet around or 2 feet around, that's clearly $300 to $600, depending on the condition. That looks like a repop, so a new one. But if it was an original and they're only getting even $100, would you pay $125 to sell it for $300 or $400? I would. Would I pay $200 to sell it for $250? No. it's all what you can bear. Hey, Lego Man, how are you? Nice picture on Facebook. Shop Goodwill, another place to search for stuff. Now, this came up in someone else's chat that I was in, and I forget whose that was, because I've been in a few in the last few weeks. Maybe it was in Johnny's. I don't remember. People were complaining about Shop Goodwill, how high the shipping price is. And it is high. New today, Netgear RangeMax wireless router. Oh, can't do that. It's only a penny they're charging on that one. So you got to look for those. That's good. All right. This is a watch, a wrist watch. We finally got our electricity back on, and we are starting to warm back up. It was 6 degrees when the electricity decided, wow, rolling blackouts. I heard about that on the news. Wow. All right. This is a wristwatch. So minimum bid right now, $9. Bid increase. Handling. They always charge handling, which is ridiculous. Estimate shipping. So they're going to charge $10 for a wristwatch. Now that's average. All right, which that's just totally ridiculous. 2 penguin-themed wristwatches. Estimate shipping, $10. You know it's going to cost them $4 or $5 the most. But hey, anyway, you're going to buy something large, it's going to cost you some money. What I suggest, handling prices too, yes. What I suggest, definitely shop with them. Okay? What I suggest to do, search by sellers. You want to go here. I want to go. Oh, it was Johnny's show because I was telling Trent this. All right? I'm in Texas. So I'm going to go to my local store. And, there's nothing in Dallas. I'm going to go, I want to shop the Houston store because it's 25 miles away from me, and I'm going to apply. Oh, sugar. There's nothing being on the Shop Goodwill from Houston. I think this is the same thing we had when I was on there. I'm going to go to Lubbock. Nope. It's funny, I was just watching a show last night about the Dallas Sportatorium. El Paso. Oh, we got something. There's a Nintendo 2DS console for $6.99. All right, right there. Want to see more pictures? There it is. Go down here. Used powers on fine, cosmetic wear, no power cord, may need servicing, not fully tested. They're going to say that a lot. However, might be worth $7, $8 because now you can buy this. All right. You can place the bid, feel good that you're going to win it. And then when you go to the page to pay, you're going to tell them, no, I'm picking it up. Now, if it's like my place here in Orlando, that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are pickup days. Now you've just saved yourself. Sure, it's going to cost you gas, but now I'm going to save $11 right there. It's worth it. It is definitely worth it because that's only one thing. What if you buy this Donald Duck sketch drawing, which I don't know why you'd buy that, but what if you bought that standard cassette player and this, whatever that is? I'm telling you, man, you buy, one time I went in, I bought 6 things and I saved all that shipping. So it's definitely worth it. I almost won on a Rollo printer for 25. Wow. Nice. So just think about that though. If you shop local and are willing, granted the weather sucks, but you're only going to go out for a couple hours, and just be careful. If you are willing to travel, you may be willing to go up a little bit, $1 or $2, so you don't get outbid, knowing the other guys might not go up that much, because then he has to pay shipping unless he's close to. So these are just little pointers, I guess, or little things like that to edge out the competition and get stuff for your reselling business. So shopgoodwill.com. I really don't want to talk about the other Shop Goodwill Blue Box because I don't know. I bought 5 so far. 3 ended up going back. Fake, bad. I hear and read the horror stories all the time. So I don't tend to buy from that anymore. Like I said, go to Reseller U Facebook page, register. Trent, you got to do this, man. Dallas, I don't know how far Dallas is from you, but it's free. You already have a tax ID. I know that. Get yourself an inexpensive business card if you don't have one, and start talking to some distributors of new merchandise. Just research. Don't just jump into, I'll buy a pallet of this. Research. Safe than sorry. And if you do want to buy pallets and you think you're into that and want to get into that, 888 lots is decent. They're a liquidator, so you can buy returns, anything. Toys. I look at toys all the time because I've only been selling them for 40-something years. Thomas the Tank minis, 8-pack, $11. I would pass on that. But they have pallet lots here too, not just the single stuff. They have pallet lots also. You're looking under new today. Go to advanced search. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry about that, Brandon. So there's lots. Home and garden, pets, mobile devices. Do yourself a favor. Stay away from mobile liquidations and stuff like that, because you know what you're going to get? You're going to get boxes and boxes of cell phone cases and charging cables and that type of stuff. You want to buy that stuff. You go to New York City, you go to Canal Street, you walk out with bags and bags and bags full for a couple of bucks. I know, I've done it. That's where all the Chinese distributors are and stuff like that. And the stuff is like, I got a new phone, so I just bought this case. All right, I bought my wife a new phone also, the same as mine, and I gave her my case. Now this is a clear case, but it only cost me $4 at Walmart. So it's not really protecting that much, but I put a little decorative Pokemon card in there. So the case cost me $4.88. If I was on Canal Street in New York, I probably could have bought a dozen for like $4. That's how it is. All from China. That's why when you go to these places, you see so much of that stuff. So that's 888 lots. Another one that people are having great success with is B-Stock. Have not bought from 888 yet. Have not bought from B-Stock. One of the groups that I'm into, a member of, a lot of people, who are doing six figures in their business, they're buying from B-Stock. Also, liquidation, damaged goods, new goods, shelf pulls. They're having good success with this site. So that's why I just wanted to bring it up and tell everybody about it. So, did I break everybody's brain? Most important thing is to have a screen protect. I do have. You could see it. Yeah, there it is. The end of another great show, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you even learned a little something. And as always, thank you for your support. And please subscribe to the channel for more great content like we did have today. And Maddie, do you want to tell the people goodbye and have a great day? Good. Come here.